DBSCG things.
What's up, Yuhp gang? It's your boy Texan and welcome back to DBSCG Things, and today we're bringing you another very exciting battle, guys. It's going to be round 1 of our local this week. This is Metacooler versus ss4 Vegeta. But before we get into it, guys, I do want to remind you that I have a giveaway going on right now, so remember, go back to one of those giveaway videos and enter it if you want a chance to win some of these SPR Gokus. But with that being said, guys, if you guys want any custom mats and or sleeves, absolutely check out Promats, guys. This is the best place to go get your custom card needs. Links in the description as usual, and also on the screen now you can see that they are holding a monthly tournament via Discord at the second weekend of every single month with some great pricing here. You can come win some Promat mats, TCG, Metal Leaders, and also some booster boxes. So if this is something you're interested in, use the links in the description below to go to this Discord and join it. With that being said, guys, if you guys enjoyed this battle or my content in general, remember to hit all those buttons for me, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell so you never miss a video. With that being said, guys, let's spin this around and dive in.
Alrighty, you guys, and here we are with round 1. We have Vegeta on the right side and Metacooler on the left. Vegeta will be starting this off because of the high roll, starting his turn by paying 1, playing a super combo, and passing turn. Going into Metacooler's turn 1, charging himself his Unison, paying 1 for his field card's effect to burst 1, top 3 for a Metacooler infinite replication, and plays 1. Here he uses the leader effect after swinging, burst 2, take a life, play a cooler from the deck. Will Vegeta take this attack? We shall see. Both of those effects do play the Metacoolers in active, so this is a total of 3 15k attacks on his turn 1. Vegeta going down to 5 life here. Turn 2 going with the lead swing. Choosing to use UI Command Man instead of the super combo from field. Getting the ramp there from dealing a damage. Passing turn back over to Metacooler. Not too many more plays to make there, but we do have an energy up for things like Senzu Bean and whatnot if we want to awaken and then Senzu to try to survive the 15k onslaught. So we will go for pay 2 for the SR. This card is essentially a check land, and or when it gets played, it plays, I believe, 2 off like the top 5 in rest mode. Yep. So here you see he hits 2 targets there. Very nice. Officially having two more 15k attacks. Can't swing with them until next turn, and then also the card that played them is a blocker as well. Lead swing here, he does the effect burst 2, look through the deck, play a Metacooler. Here we're going to see the use of a Beerus Destroys. This card will bottom deck a 2-drop. Looks like here he's going to choose the blocker because that card unfortunately is very good against Vegeta because it will help him avoid getting that ramp. So here he combos off just to try to force some combo power there. Vegeta dealing with a lot of early aggression. So here we have 5 infinite coolers on field. Turn 2, that's absolutely wild. So we're going into Vegeta's turn 3. He did land 1 ramp, so he will be at 4 energy. Paying 2 here for the Unison. Going a different route than most Vegeta decks would. This card will essentially give his leader a 10k boost with every uptick. So every turn his leader is essentially a 25k. And also technically a dual attack if your opponent decides to use a counter at any point. Homicidal, very effective against Vegeta because not only do you negate the first attack and trigger his restand, but you can play a blocker to block the next. So here using the Unison to swing 15k into Metacooler. We're going to see the combo out, try to keep that field alive. Swinging with the leader, getting blocked with the token. 2 energy up to play with here for Vegeta. We're going to choose to stack the Unison, uptick up to 4, try to keep that thing alive because we do have to deal with a lot of 15Ks. We very well may end up losing the Unison next turn. So here we are going to turn 3 for Metacooler and more than likely the Awakening turn. We are down to 4, so here we can awaken right away. It is... I can't tell if that was a draw one play a cooler or if it was just play a cooler. But either way, he did awaken here. Now on the backside, he can officially not deal with having to rip a life to play these coolers. No longer bursting through his deck, so that will save him from bursting his good green stuff. Here on that lead swing, he does get hatched though, so unfortunately he cannot swing no more. So instead of using the metacoolers to swing, he uses them to pay and play his unison here. In all honesty, he can pay a lot more than he actually does. So here he paid a total of seven total metacoolers to play that unison with all those markers, since he technically couldn't attack with them anyways. Man, that's actually really spicy. So here next he uses one actual energy to rest and use the effect of the field spell. Very powerful turn there after being hatched. And if you do not know that Unison's -7 is, you get to choose 3 cards from your opponent's field or hand and discard them. So that is actually very effective. And also just having that many bodies on board for things of successor sorts. Of course, you see he did, I believe, burst the cell, so we don't have that option, but we can, of course, use the other successors like the 8-drop one. So here we're seeing the leader swing from Vegeta on his turn 5, and we're going to see a super combo to try to avoid taking damage and try to stop some ramps here, it looks like. Here we're paying 4 energy for a Boony. A Boony will spawn a total of 3 after image tokens. These are 15k beaters. They do have combo power, I believe, as well. And then also, if one's in field, you cannot, I think it's KO a Boony. It's been a minute since I've seen that card see play, but he does have some type of effect like that if he has a token in field. So here we use the effect, reveal, see if it's a battle card. There I wasn't paying attention to what the card was revealed, so we will see if he gets to untap or not. Here we will use the Unison swing, it looks. Unison will be attacking into one of the rested coolers. Cooler dies. Token into cooler. Token into cooler. It looks like we're going to devote the turn into wiping the field. One dormant could have really taken out all those freezes, so that is unfortunate. Swing with hatch to lead. I believe that 40k was just taken right away. So Metacooler here does have some options. He did lose quite the board, but he does have the -7 still of the Unison. It looked like his opponent decided the 15k attackers was more important than the markers on the Unison here. So it looks like we're counting out amounts of Metacoolers in areas to see how close we are to the leader effect, it looks like he was doing there. Starting his turn out with a lead swing to lead. Here he gets to draw a card and then play himself a Metacooler. Here probably getting close to having all of them on a deck at this point. And as you can see, the magic Sensu Bean to try to survive this 15k onslaught. And since that bean is on lead, we're going to direct all these 15Ks directly into the Unison. And it looks like he did a very good job at getting rid of all those markers. Paying 1 for Dimension Magic to try to keep the final marker on him. Here it looks like we did the effect of the field spell, the first whiff of the game. Vegeta does have 4 energy ups, we will see. He does have options in terms of floodgates and other things on his opponent's turn, like Mafuba and whatnot. Also, I cannot see if that's 1 or 2 markers on that Unison, so maybe God Seal could definitely be a thing. Here we are definitely seeing the -7 off that Unison. Very powerful effect. ripping a total of 3 cards from his opponent's hand and leaving him with just 1 card to play, 1 or 2 cards to play with, I believe that is. So he drew for turn. Now he's gonna have to here struggle to choose a card to charge, choosing no charge, activating the effect of a boony, revealing a battle card, so he will get to untap it into turn. Upticking his unison, giving his leader the boost he do, and then getting negated with the King Cold counter. Very effective play here. This card will come out and be a floodgate essentially and make your opponent discard 1 anytime they want to attack with anything, anywhere. Very effective floodgate there. This is actually I believe it's like the expansion promo or premium pack promo for this Ultimate Squad set. Very good card. I do believe he wasn't quite set up for it, so he did have to pay 3 for it, but that card does go down to a 2 cost. Here we're seeing the play of another Aboony spamming out even more tokens. Probably won't see any attacks here because he does only have 2 cards in hand. So here we will see the pass back to Meta Cooler. Has himself quite the 15k board state. Seeing the charge of a hopeless whatever that's called. A hopeless sight, I think it's called. Starting his turn off with the lead swing. Here you'll get to draw a card, play a Meta Cooler from the deck, see if he has any targets left. He does have more in decks. Shocking. I was honestly thinking he made it through most of them. Here, starting with the 15k, killing off the unison. Here, going into leader, getting the tokens to get comboed out. Looks like on this final swing, he's going to Zeno. Here, we're going to use the unison swing. Dropping Vegeta down to 3 life. We're officially into kill range. Can we get there? We're using the activate main off the 4-drop cooler. This does allow him to burst, I believe, and then search the top few cards for, believe it or not, Meta Coolers. So here we see the untap from Aboony. A little late, but that's fine. No one is stressing. See, we see the uptick for Meta Cooler. Or Mecha Frieza, I mean, the unison. It's discard 1, your opponent discards 1. We're going to see the 2 energy play for the SR. He did get the whiff on that play 2 in rest mode there. I did assume that would be something he was getting close on because he has ran through quite a bit of Meta Coolers this game. So here we are at 6 energy. I believe it's turn 5 for Vegeta, and he immediately gets floodgated on his first attack. He does not have very many cards at hand, so he is going to have to try to find a way to generate an advantage without attacking here. Checking his drop area, checking his plays here. And nothing he can do, having to pass turn with just 2 cards in hand. Looks like he's going to have to find a way to be as defensive as possible here. Can't attack with any of these cards toward those 3 life because he doesn't want to have to discard a card just to attempt to do damage. Here we're seeing the 4-drop effect once again. I believe it's just discard himself and another card, search the top so-and-so for 2 cards. Not too bad. He grabbed himself a Meta Cooler core and then the infinite replication. We're going to see the swing of the leader. What will a response be? We'll see chilled army reinforcements. Honestly, not too bad. It's going to stop this leader swing and then also the another attack here because he does have quite the swarm of 15Ks he's going to have to deal with. Like I said, he does have a bunch of combo power as well, but he can't combo hatch. He does have 1 block on field and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5k combos on field, so he can survive 5 of these 15k attacks if they don't get comboed into. So here we're going to see the play of, very solid. We're going to see the play of Golden Frieza, the Empower. This card will wipe the field if it comes out with 4 more markers, and then he's going to -4 and gain triple strike, and he already has dual attack. Swings once, he rips from life to see if he can get a negate for the next attack. He is at 30k and he dumps that and the entire field. And with that being said, guys, Obviously, that one card was not enough. Metacooler takes this game. With that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed this battle. If you did, remember to hit all those buttons for me, like, comment, subscribe. And with that being said, we will see you guys next time.